Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hello and welcome. So today I'm here to test out a brand new brand by Boots, I think. So the brand 17 I have never heard of before. I got an email from Boots saying, oh, check out this new makeup, and I was like, let's have a look, and everything is under £5. How amazing is that? It kind of reminds me of Real Love Revolution, by Revolution basically. So I picked up a couple of things from the Boots website, and basically I got almost a full face for £20. So I got 5 products for £20. There's two or three products that I didn't pick up just because I was like, you know what, I don't need more of these products, so I thought I would just use something else. And because I spent over £20 as well, you get this are Beauty Heroes by Boots, so you get like a couple of products in there. That's obviously got nothing to do with like this video, so yeah, let's get into it. I have used a primer already because I didn't want to get a primer from them because they had some like illuminating primers and I'm like, it's not really for me. So I'm using speaking of Real Love Revolution, I'm using their H2O Hydrate Primer. So this is like £3 or something, so it falls well into today's video. So the foundation I'm going in with is the Second Skin Enhancing Foundation. So this is meant to be, I'm gonna read the back, long lasting liquid foundation with a medium coverage for a natural healthy looking base, combining with, okay, that's not interesting, but yeah, I got the shade, if I can find it, 002N. So this has a lot of the kind of neutral and other types of things that foundations have a lot these days, because if you're like neutral toned or you have different other tones, you can match to it. Obviously I couldn't match my particular skin, so I thought I would see what I could use. So it comes with a little squeezy tube like this, so I'm going to put it onto my ISO Clean little palette. Oh, very watery. And I'm going to use my sponge today just because I want to see how it works. And like it said, it's a very buildable coverage. So let's just see what happens. So, oh God. So yeah, let's get this on. So my primer has dried down as well. So, but when I was, I've never ordered from the Boots website before, because normally I go into a Boots, so because I like to look at the makeup if I can. But when I saw this collection, I was like, you know what, I don't know if it's going to be in stores anytime soon, and I thought, let's just give it a go. I'm trying to not be so sporadic when it comes to using makeup or buying makeup this year, but I thought, let's just give this a go. And the fact that it cost £20, the delivery was, I'd say, £2.99, and it came pretty quickly. So it did come within a couple of days, so that's pretty good. And it comes by the post office in case anyone was intrigued as to the delivery. But obviously there's different types of delivery that you can get. I know you can, like with Boots, you can pick up in store, but nowhere near me I could pick up, so it's not the end of the world. But yeah, I managed to get everything no problemo. So we're looking quite good. I mean, obviously it says it's not full coverage, but this is quite a watery consistency, so that's not too bad. I'm pretty sure I can just like tap it in a bit more and it will settle in. The primer that I use is quite a sticky primer, but that shouldn't affect this whole, like, as a whole. As you can still see some of my like redness, but because my rosacea has really calmed down because of my antibiotics, I felt like obviously I don't really need to try full coverage at the moment, even though I've well, what's happened there? Even though I am awaiting for Beauty Bay to send my Be Perfect foundation. I don't know what's happening with Beauty Bay right now. Like, they just have not sent me my product. It's a bit strange, but anyway. But this is so far looking pretty good. Of course, like color wise, it's a bit too pale for me. But what a surprise! I mean, I'm not so great with color matching myself. I've got a foundation all over my eyebrows. I'm sure we can clean that up in a moment, but it's actually looking pretty good. I know the lighting's a little bit bad. It literally was sunny as I started to film, and then the clouds have just suddenly emerged when I'm filming, so what a surprise. But we've got a decent coverage. Like, obviously it's not perfect, it's not going to be 100% full coverage, but it doesn't claim it is. So I actually quite like this, and it's drying down quite nicely. So wow, that is a good start. So let's go setting my face with some powder, because I don't have any cream products. I'm just using my Elf powder because I didn't pick up a powder. They did have, I believe, like loose translucent powder, and potentially a couple of other things. They basically had everything that you can get for a full face. So obviously if you wanted to spend a bit more than £20 for like a full face, you can get literally a full face, and it would probably cost you maybe less than £30 if you got one of everything, because I think they might have been working on this collection for a while potentially, because they literally bought out everything. So, and because it's affordable, I don't know how like the formulas are and things like that, but yeah, let's go on to blush now. So this is the Powder Blush Edit. This is the cheek color in the shade 002 Desert Pink. There was about 4 shades, I think. That's the thing with like this kind of collection. The color selection is not huge when it comes to certain products. So I think there was about, like I said, there's about 4 shades. That's not too bad. But obviously if you have a deeper tone, then you will need something a bit different. So I'm just gonna put this on and see how it works. This was about £3, I believe. Doesn't really seem to be coming on. Let me use my mirror just so I can get in a little bit closer. Okay, it's quite light. I'm just going to build it up. You guys know I love a big blush, so I want to kind of pile it on a bit more. It's coming on a bit orange-esque, even though it's very light in the pan. My nose is starting to dry up quite a bit here. I had this with one of my last videos. The camo foundation that I tried. I don't know if it was because, well, that was a powder foundation, but that really emphasized on my nose, and that's what this is doing as well. But we will soldier on and see. But this blush is, I mean, it's getting quite buildable, so it's not like it's intense straight away. Obviously for some people this is a lot of blush, but for me this is probably not enough blush. What does it say on the back? It just says velvet like blush formula with a sweet almond oil and vitamin E for a healthy looking flush. I mean, I don't go for healthy looking, I go for like intense, but you know, it's very nice, pretty buildable. And let's go into the highlighter. So this is the Lights On powder highlighter in the shade Champagne. This only had 3 shades, so again, not the biggest selection, but you know, I thought I would still give this a go because it's a highlighter and everyone loves a good highlighter. So it picks up quite a lot on my brush, and let's see how it works. Oh, okay, let's have a closer look in my mirror. So oh yeah, that definitely stands out, especially for me because I can see it. But oh yeah, that's pretty strong. I think this was about £3-4 as well, but again, obviously, like I mentioned, everything is under £5. So if you're looking for, you know, just something different, something new, affordable, it kind of reminds me of like the packaging reminds me a bit of the Millie Bobby Brown stuff. Is that her name? Millie? Yeah, from Stranger Things girl. Because her packaging for her makeup is quite similar in the sense of like looking like quite young, and for younger, like a younger generation. I don't know, obviously makeup doesn't really have an age to it, especially, well, if you don't want like full coverage, you don't want anything like that, and you're really young and you don't want anything too heavy, then obviously stuff like this is going to be pretty good. This highlighter is really nice. That's really nice. Okay, I like that. That's very good. Okay, let's go on to the eyes. They did come out with an array of eyeshadow palettes, and I think they came out with some single shades as well, but I picked up an eyeshadow palette, and of course I picked up a green palette because it was the one that was speaking to me the most. So this is the greens palette. This is the 040 eyeshadow palette. So our palettes are super compact, making them a must-have for your handbag with all your key colors, needing to create classic and playful looks. So you get 5 shimmers, and you get you get actually quite a lot of shimmers. So you get 3 matte shades, And the rest are shimmers. Wow, okay. What I'll do, I'm going to swatch it, put up a picture here so you can see what they all look like. And I'm going to put, obviously, this on my eyes because that's what eyeshadow is for. So let's start off with a nice transition. So we're going to start off on this light one at the top. There are no names for this as well, so I'm just going to point and use. So I have a bit of foundation on there, nothing too crazy. So let's just see how this works. Again, pastel shades are not so great for me. I'm not the biggest fan of pastel like in general, but let's see how this works as a transition, because the transition never has to be like crazy pigmented. It's just a guide for the rest of the look. So this is, I think this palette itself was £5, so I think the eyeshadow palettes are a bit more on like the highest range, but again, £5 for like 9 shades, it's great. Well, it's going to be great if it works, so let's hope. That's not too bad. It's a little bit sad, but that's, again, pastel shades for me, not the best on my eyes, but that's okay. It's a good starting point, I guess. Let's go into the deep green now, just on the corner here. These remind me kind of like the Huda Beauty palettes as well. Obviously they're not like £5, those are like 3 times £5. So we're gonna put this in the socket just to kind of deepen it up a bit and just blend it out. I'm using some Morphe brush here, and these brushes are pretty good for precision anyway, so I want to just make that in the corner here. Let me know if you guys are thinking of picking anything up from this collection, or if you've tried it before, or if you know anything about this brand, because online, on their website, it just said that it's a brand new collection and products and things like that. So I don't know if they're part of Boots, if they're, because obviously they're exclusive at Boots, so I can only imagine that Boots are their owners or something like that. I don't know. So yeah, let me know if you've heard anything about it. But so far this green is pretty good. I'm dipping in a lot because I just want to be quite precise, but that's pretty cute. I like this. Okay, now we've got to see if the other side will match. You know, my eyes are not the same shape on each side, so try my best. Okay. The concentration, honestly. It's weird when I haven't filmed after so long, because I take, obviously because I'm working, I take like big breaks in between me filming. Like sometimes it could be like a week, or it could be a couple of days here and there, but it's about getting into the flow of me like uploading, because my uploads haven't been as prominent, but that's because of like my work. But because this is obviously not like a full-time thing for me, I can just upload whenever the hell I want to. So far it's all good, but I still miss like when I am filming, like on my days off, and try and film something. At least if I haven't got anything new, I'll try and just think of a video to film. But getting back into this makeup, so this green has come out really nicely. It's kind of, it's deeper in the palette, so it's not as deep on the eyes, which isn't always like the worst thing. I'm going to take some of this brown and I'm just going to slightly put it in the corner, because I don't want to mess up this look in any aspect. So I'm just going to deepen it up here to see if it can bring me anything, and I'll decide what shimmer to do in a moment, because again there's so many shimmers, I never really know which one to use. This brown is not really doing anything, but that's okay because it's not that important to the look. It's just something to deepen up the corner. Okay, right. Anyway, let's just go on to the shimmers. So like I mentioned, we've got quite a lot of shimmers here, but I feel like going in with the middle one just here, and then maybe on my inner corner I'll use one of those, because why the hell not? Why the hell not? So let's see how much it picks up. Oh, picks up quite a lot. Now let's see if it has any payoff. So, oh yeah, it's not like it's chunky or anything. It's just a standard shimmer. Not much fallout. That's pretty good. There's fallout in the pan. Like as soon as you put a brush in there, it has a bit of kickback, but you can just get rid of that. Ooh, that is pretty nice. Yeah, that's come out really nicely. Very nice. And like I mentioned, they did come out with a lot of different shades of palettes, so I think there's like nude ones and like blues or purples or something like that, so there's definitely a lot. But when I saw the green, I was like, duh, it's me, I need to get the green one. So, and it's a good choice. So yeah, this is more of a bluey tone, like a sea blue, but very nice. It's very nice. Now let's get my inner corner. So I'm gonna go in probably with the yellow, just because it just seems less chunkier than that other one. So let's see how this pops. Oh yeah. Okay, that's nice. Can you see it? It's difficult to see on camera, but you can. I can definitely see it like up close. Right, perfect. So that is the eyes. That's pretty good. I do like that. A couple of the shades, like the pastel shade, not really for me, but everything else came together quite nicely. So now I'm gonna finish on the lips. Basically, I'm gonna put on a lip liner by MUA, because I don't have a lip liner from 17, so I'll be back and then we'll try the lipstick. Okay, my lips are lined and look a bit crazy, but yeah, this is the matte lipstick. I don't think they have any liquid lipsticks, otherwise I would have picked one up, but they have, I think they have like 2 options, so you can get matte or satin lipstick. I ordered the matte shade, but I don't know if this is a matte one, because when I look at it, it looks a bit creamy, but we'll see how it looks. So this is in the shade 080 Rich Rosewood. So yeah, let's have a look. It just reminds me of like number 7 packaging, so I can only imagine that this is going to be a Boots product. I think I might just have that in my head now. So yeah, let's just give this a go. Very creamy. That's very nice. I mean, obviously it doesn't really go with my eyes, but we're just gonna go with it, just because this shade actually does appeal to me more than the other shades, and I like deeper tones no matter what time of year it is, to be honest. But it feels quite nice, and because it is a bullet lipstick, they're not my favorite, but you know, because they do transfer, they don't have the longevity, but it's still nice to do like for these videos and pictures and stuff. So yeah, this is everything, to be honest. Everything is really nice. The blush, I'm a little bit disappointed on, but again, it's quite buildable, so it's not like it's like non-existent. The foundation is nice. Again, it's gathered up just a little bit in my inner corner of my nose, but I guess that's just my dry spot, so I can only imagine it will happen with most foundations on my face anyway. Everything else is pretty good. That highlighter is amazing. The highlight is amazing. Eyeshadow palette is pretty good as well. Overall, really happy with everything. So let me know if you have picked up anything or going to pick up anything. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, because I film and upload every time I get a chance to. Don't forget to follow me on any of my social medias, because I'm always active on there. And I hope you guys are doing really well, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.